Understand, people always taking inventory of you. Your neighbors, they watching you. They watching when you coming in the house with bags, when you coming in the house with that flat screen. They looking at when you not at home and you might be on vacation, and people start hating. It be the people closest to you that hate the most. Why? Because you giving them the most access to your life. People that don't know you don't have no access to you. People that live way across town, they don't see how you live. So it's always your neighbors, it's always family, and it's always friends that be your biggest haters. And in some cases, it be the person you in a relationship with or who you dating or involved with that can be a hater. But the reason why they hate is because they know a certain amount about your life. So if you good with money, like you go to the thrift store, like I go to the thrift store, the pawn shop, I ain't gotta have the J's. I ain't gotta have the Louis Vuitton. I ain't gotta have the Timberland. I know how to budget. So when people know you know how to budget, they gonna hit you up for money. That don't mean you gotta give them the money because I say no. And so when people say no and people get mad about it, see, that's because they used to people saying yes. So they ain't gonna go to no hobo on the street and ask them for $50 or $80 because they know they ain't gonna get it. So who they gonna go to? They gonna go to the person that they know how to hold on to some money, know how to make some money, know how to keep some money. So that lets you know people be watching you. When they hit you up for $50, $80, nigga, you doing good to get $2 or $3 out of me. Now, if they the homie and they done been there for me through tough times, and I know they don't hit me up and they not expecting me to give to them or pay their bills, and it's somebody that I got mileage with, then I will help. But sometimes these people be bragging and shit, telling me, oh, I went and bought this and I went and spent $200-$300 at this store and I got my taxes back and I did this. Well, why you asking me? You know what I'm saying? That's because they taking inventory. So you got to be careful what you tell people. Sometimes we want to let people know that we close to how good things are going in our lives, how the miracles are happening, how we traveling or we getting things done or blessings is flowing into our life. But sometimes you got to keep that to yourself because what it do, it make people hate on you. You could walk around and be humble as you want to be, and somebody still gonna think you better than them. Why? Because they lacking self-esteem. They lacking confidence. So they get their confidence through insulting other people. They get their confidence through attacking somebody else. Sometimes they happy to see you sad. But when you happy, they ain't happy for you. See, I don't need no car with no spinner rims to be happy. I can walk down the street and go to the park and be happy. I can get on my bike that requires no gas and get to where I need to go. Plus, I'm getting a workout while I'm on it. So it's keeping me in shape. Plus, I'm getting prepared for the mark of the beast when you ain't going to be able to use no gas, no way, unless you got that mark. I'm stocking up on the things I need because I know what's ahead. So I don't care if people think my life is simple and basic and I'm not full of materialistic things, because you got to break down, why do people like materialistic things? They like them because they want to be liked. They go out there and buy that Louis and buy them J's and buy them spinner rims because they want to be liked. They want people to like them. They want to attract more people in their life. See, when you genuine, you can just be yourself and attract people into your life. You ain't got to go getting a whole bunch of stuff, no name brand stuff, so people will like you. If a person really like you, they going to like you regardless. That's why the struggling people know who real. People that got a lot of money, the wealthy, they don't know who really on their side, because they getting all that stuff in hopes that people will worship them and bow down to them and kiss their butt and tolerate their BS. But somebody who don't have a lot, they know who's solid. They know who real. But even when you don't have a lot, everybody ain't going to be as solid as you think. If Judas betrayed Jesus with a kiss, who is you to think that your crew is so solid that these people won't walk away, that they won't turn on you? See, sometimes you got to let people think you ain't got nothing. You got to let them think that you always broke. You got to let them think don't nobody like you, ain't nobody on your side, don't nobody care about you, to see how they gonna treat you. You got to test people. Anybody could say they solid. Anybody could say they on your side. Anybody could say they love you. People say they love you like like anything else they say these days. You know, that's a common term. That don't mean they really love you. It's when a person can stick with you through the thick and the thin, through the challenges and the problems. That's when they really love you. So quit giving people so much access to your life. Quit giving them so much time. And more importantly, quit showing them all your blessings. You ain't got to get on here showing everybody how your house look. You ain't got to get on here showing everybody every time you buy something new, every time you make an investment, a business move. Everybody don't have to know that, because yeah, there might be people out there that's happy for you, but it's a lot of haters out there too. And haters can hide behind the screen a lot easier because you can't see them. You don't really know them. And even if you know them, they can hide behind the screen easier with all that flattery. Some people need this platform to feel good about themselves. They need all them comments. They need all them likes. That's why they on here trying to get all that. And then some people on here spitting the truth and they don't care whether people like it or not. When I'm saying what I'm saying, I don't care about no comments. I don't care about no likes. I'm on here because I want to speak, because I got something to say. And I know one thing about the world is they nosy. So when you know how people are, you know the nature of people, then you know people nosy. So whether they acknowledge what you saying or doing or not, they looking. They paying attention. Your neighbors taking inventory of your blessings and your schedule. And if they feel like you at home too much but them bills still getting paid, they gonna hate on you for that. So quit telling people so much, but also get around people that you can share the good news with and they not gonna hate.